Okay, we're going to go out to the store. Here it is at 7:10 p.m. January 22nd, 2025. It says my SUV says it's 46 degrees out there. Feels a lot colder than that. Don't know exactly what it feels like. But I don't know why Adam's taking his time. He said, go crank up the car. If he says crank up the car one more time. I joked with him. I said, they no longer have cranks and they haven't in our lifetimes. I don't think they had them in our lifetimes. Yeah. I'm fairly certain, 100% certain. But you never know, you know? Anyway, we're going to go there to this store. He is. I'm going to stay inside the car and wait for him. When I tried to start my car, it did something weird, like it didn't want to start. It's a 2019. I bought it new, and it only has 20,000 miles on it and 305. 20,305. Yeah, this is what they used to call, and inappropriately, little old lady cars. You know, they're hardly used. So, and I'm not a little old lady. I'm not old. Not new either. But hey. Anyway. I do not know what's taking him so long. Did he get a phone call or something? He says, I'm just going to go to the restroom. Well. But, yeah, just going to do a little vlog. He doesn't like, well, it's not that, I don't know, he's never said he doesn't like it. Maybe he did once, maybe, I don't know. You have to vlog while we're driving, and he's in the car, in the SUV. But he'll always ruin it somehow. You know, seriously. He will somehow try to ruin it. So, yeah, I don't do it when he's in the SUV. You know. So, I'm going to have to call him and find out what's going on. Here, this is ridiculous. Did he forget? You know, I've been sitting out here for I don't know how long. And the heater's warm, so it's been a while. Let me check. Okay, I'm waiting for him now. But, he said he thought I was in the room doing my medicine. So, he didn't realize. But anyway, like I said, you know, when I started up my SUV, it didn't want to start up. He said, you know, that is one thing we haven't checked on your SUV in a while is your battery. Yeah, you know, the battery could be old. It's the original one. You know, it's only 20,000 miles. I don't know how that works. I guess it's just the age of it, maybe. I don't know. I'm definitely not an expert on that. Definitely not someone who knows anything. I think I could probably change battery if I needed to. But we do have AAA. So, anyway, but you know, this SUV, it was probably around, I'd say maybe 17,000 miles. It started showing up this this thing saying we need to do some big maintenance on it, because that's when they do them. And I'm like, it's 17,000 miles, really? And I remember, I knew this guy years ago, two guys, they were mechanics, years and years ago. And probably about 20 years ago. Okay, there were some kids. And one of them said that they actually call those dummy lights, because anybody who falls for it is a dummy. I don't know about that. But anyway, mine's been going off, I don't know how. Like I said, probably around 17,000, 18,000, I don't know. But I'm like, that felt like to me, but I could be wrong, you know. Okay, this guy drove up next to me in a big van, got real close to my SUV. And I was looking at him like, what? And then as he passed by, I think he thumped on my SUV. Yeah. Rude dude. Anyway. So, I hope Adam sees me. He goes, where are you going to go? I said, I'm just going to drive around. I'm not going to do that. Crazy people out. Like us. Yeah, at this time. Oh, here come some kids. Okay, I told Adam to get us some watermelon, and you know how they chop up some watermelon and I put it in a bowl, plastic bowl. Yeah, something different than we've had. But speaking of something different, yesterday I made some, it was some soup. It was a Campbell's Chunky or something. And it was, what is it called? Chicken and dumplings. And I looked at the sodium for the whole can. It was a bigger one. It was 84%. So I was cooking some chicken, two thighs and 2 legs, and they were frozen. I got it from the freezer. It was the last minute. I wanted to cook something, so I boiled them, and all the chicken broth, and I'm left all that in there and put that can in there so it diluted it. Woo! Okay, that was Adam, in case you're wondering. He come out of the store. I didn't see him coming out, and he tapped on my window and made me jump. But yeah, we went home. And let's see, I was talking about taking that can of soup, and it had 84%, I think, of sodium, and diluting it with the broth, which basically it more than covered the, like I said, it was 2 thighs and 2 legs, and just a regular sized chicken. I don't know. And used that and made some rice with it, and it was really good. It made 2 meals for both of us. 2 meals for him, 2 meals for me. Had yesterday and today. It was delicious. I'm telling you, delicious. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up. I don't think anything else. I'll tell another video. Bye. Oh, I did want to add one thing. How many of us remember when you grew up, around my age, baby boomers, that the cans of Campbell's chicken noodle, they said on the can, condensed. And how many of you grew up with your parent, whoever was cooking it for you, would put the can in there and put a can of water? And that's how they served it, because it was condensed. And I think it said it on the can to put a can of water with it. How many remember that? Leave a comment.